Early November, Lake Tazawa in Akita Prefecture. At a nearby valley, it's the peak season for autumn foliage. Standing here is a stall drawing a stream of customers. On display is a range of local fare, from the region's famous mushroom soup to kiritampo rice sticks.
What is this?
Among the most popular is this.
Iburi-gakko.
Looks delicious.
It's called Iburi-gakko cheese croquette. Exactly what kind of croquette is it?
It really tastes like Iburi-gakko.
Does it taste like Iburi-gakko? It does.
It's so crunchy.
Iburi-gakko is a type of pickle and a specialty of Akita. First, Daikon radish is smoked and dried. Then it's pickled in rice bran. This croquette stall is run by 38-year-old Mari Kato.
We've sold quite a variety of the Iburi-gakko cheese series. And what won out was the cheese skewer and croquette.
And it's not just croquettes. A snack of Iburi-gakko topped with cheese is another fast-selling product. In fact, Mari is also an Iburi-gakko farmer who grows the daikon radishes used to make the pickles.
There was a time I lived in Kenya as a Japan Overseas Cooperation volunteer, and I saw that the farmers who grew vegetables and made food in the region held a very important position in the daily lives of the people there. Everyone relied on them, and I thought that was so cool. Of course, doctors also do very important work, but I felt farmers were even cooler than them.
After returning from Kenya, she became a farmer at the age of 30 and runs a farm with her family. Today, she makes Iburi-gakko and has expanded sales to Tokyo and other areas.
When I was a student, I used to also get Iburi-gakko from local grandmas who were really skilled at making it and sold it to pay for my tuition. It sold quite well and even more outside the prefecture. It's part of Akita's food culture, the fermenting culture of smoking and pickling. Our prefecture specializes in that, and I felt there's no reason not to promote that.
This is actually the peak season for making Iburi-gakko. The daikon radishes planted in the summer are harvested from around November. First, they're hung in a smokehouse for 4 or 5 days and dried. Next, the smoked daikon radishes are pickled for about 2 months, and they're done. She says they can only be made during this time of year when the temperature gets colder, and only in this region. Making Iburi-gakko takes much time and effort. Mari started doing this 8 years ago. During this season, she goes to the smokehouse twice a day, in the morning and the evening. Inside, it's packed with daikon radishes. She checks the smoking condition of the daikon radishes and changes the position of each. It's time-consuming work. When she first started out, Mari had a mentor who, she says, taught her the ins and outs.
Good morning. Morning.
89-year-old Setsuko Takahashi.
You built a great shed. You showed me yours, and I got them to make it exactly like it. I'm glad you did.
Suddenly, Setsuko notices something.
When they get these spots, they don't look as good. I know, the skin is bad. I turn them over and over again so they don't get spots when drying them. Yours are really clean. We're still novices. Also, not enough openings. With more openings, there won't be as much dew. You should get them to make more openings in the ceiling. So that the steam escapes, I see.
The steam produced during smoking mixes with the soot, which then drips onto the daikon radishes and creates black spots. It's something that Mari has been struggling with. She gets another secret of the trade from her mentor, Setsuko.
She's the perfect mentor for us. Yeah, and now everyone comes to her for advice.
But a problem arose. It was no longer possible to carry out the work of smoking and pickling daikon radishes that everyone had been doing until then.
The Food Sanitation Act was amended, and small farmers who used their own equipment and sheds and kept pickling barrels at home were no longer able to.
With the amendment of the Food Sanitation Act, stricter sanitation management was required from June of 2024. And to pickle and sell Iburi-gakko, a properly equipped facility and a business license became mandatory. It was a blow to small producers who didn't have their own factories. Setsuko, who has been making Iburi-gakko for more than 40 years, was also among those affected. The Iburi-gakko made by Setsuko is well known throughout this region, so much so that fans would flock from outside the prefecture just to buy it. But the change in the law made it impossible to make it the way it had been until now. This is the place where she used to pickle her Iburi-gakko.
I had my barrels lined up here, and I would wash all of them on this earthen floor. This was the place where I did the pickling, so I took care of it and kept it clean. But since I quit, I just walk in with dirt on my soles. I quit. It's such a waste.
Setsuko's pickle making. Is this really the end of the line?
It's sad. The law, this and that, it breaks my heart. To completely stop doing what I've been doing is sad, no matter how old I am. So it must be even worse for the younger people.
A traditional taste on the brink of disappearing. Hoping to turn the tide, Mari took action.
I was really worried whether that taste could be carried on by people after Grandma is no longer here. But while she's still alive, I want to create an environment where she can work as long as she wants to.
With even stricter sanitation management required for producers, Akita's Iburi-gakko was between a rock and a hard place. To overcome the situation posed by the revised law, Mari made up her mind. She built a new pickling plant and opened it up for elderly local producers and small farms.
Morning. Good morning. Thank you for coming.
Master Iburi-gakko producer Setsuko has arrived.
Today, we're going to be working completely on pickling. We'll pickle Setsuko's Iburi-gakko and ours as well. People can do everything up to the smoking on their own and bring it over, and as long as we have our space, we can let them use it for production.
Should I start pickling now?
Yep, let's start pickling.
She invested about $70,000 to build a processing factory conforming to the new sanitation standard. In a large container that can hold 700 kilograms of Iburi-gakko, the smoked daikon radishes are arranged evenly and pickled.
Did you mix the seasoning?
I already did. There are 150 kilograms of daikon radishes inside now, so I add a bowl of seasoning for every 30 kilograms.
The seasoning is a mix of rice bran, sugar, and salt, and it's actually a special blend developed by Setsuko over many years. To pass on this taste to future generations, Mari is working to carry on the tradition. Setsuko also pickles the daikon radishes she smoked on her own.
Do you have ones that are a bit thicker? Actually, don't worry. I'll put these two in. The one I pickled now is this. It says Setsuko.
It appears we'll still be able to enjoy Setsuko's Iburi-gakko.
It makes me happy that young people rely on me, and so I come and teach them. There's nothing I won't share with them. I'm fulfilled as long as I can pass on the knowledge I have to young people so that they carry on this tradition.
We want to make pickles with people who've been doing this for many years as legends, as long as possible. And we're very grateful. In a sense, if it also motivates them, there's nothing more we could ask for.
People end up aging if they don't have some kind of hope, after all. I didn't believe I would live this long. But if you could only have the motivation to do something, you can stay happy and energetic like me. So I'm really grateful. The good energy I get from young people keeps me going, and that makes me happy.